Everybody, it's me Letitia and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the recent Aladdin, the live action one, and I'm also going to be discussing it. So on this paper I have like notes to help me because I don't want to forget anything. So yeah, this review will have spoilers in it later on, but for now I'm just going to talk about the non-spoilers ones. I will let you guys know when it's the spoilers part. Okay, the main like non-review is not non-review, non-spoiler part is go and see this movie. I understand that a lot of people don't want to see this movie because maybe they're tired of actions, or they're a Robbie Williams fan and they're like, I don't really want to see it because maybe that reason, or maybe it's even because of the trailer. But I think you should always like go and see the movie and give it a chance. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to see it again. But yeah, um, I went in it because I like Aladdin, so I went into it because I like Aladdin, and plus I like Disney. So I think it's definitely worth like a chance at least. There's a lot of trailers that I've seen that were really like bad, and the movie was actually good. And there's actually loads of trailers that I was like, wow, this trailer's good. I'm so excited to see this movie. I went in, I saw the movie, and then I came out. I was like, eh. But yeah, alright. Now that's mainly the non-spoiler part. Now this part is gonna have spoilers. So if you've not seen the movie yet and you want to, please click off this video and then you can come back and watch it once you see the movie. Or if you don't care about spoilers, then let's get into it. So first we're going to talk about Aladdin, who is played by Mina Masood. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, please forgive me. I think he did a really good job. Before this movie, I didn't know who he was, but when I came out with this movie, I was definitely a fan. I watched interviews with him in it off before this movie because I was excited because of the movie, and I can't lie, I do kind of have a crush on him now, so I can't even lie about that one. In my opinion, he sounded so much like Aladdin. Yes, he sounded so much like Aladdin. When I started watching the movie, at first I thought maybe they might not include one jump because he was in the scene, he was going in the market, and the song hadn't come yet. So I was like, please tell me they're not going to take this song out of the movie, because One Drop is one of my favourite songs in Aladdin. So I was like, please tell me they're not going to take this song out, and then they didn't. So I was happy about that. He did a very good job. Yeah, I already said that. And he's very charming. He has a smile. I'm a fan now. Definitely a fan of Aladdin, and I was a fan of Aladdin already, of Mina Masood. Okay, let's go into Naomi Scott. Naomi Scott, who played Princess Jasmine, excellent job. Stan, she's my queen. I laugh. Oh. Before I watched it, I heard of her because I've heard she's been in Lemonade Mouth, but I've never seen it. I always like meant to, but I never got around to it. But yeah, she done so a good job. When she did A Whole New World, that I was just like, wow, because I've never heard her voice, so I didn't know what to expect. But I was like, okay, yeah, alright, wow. And then just wow. And then she done her own solo song called Speechless, and that was really good because basically in the film, like how Jafar, he wants to be, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. The Sultan. Now I remember. He wanted to be the Sultan, and there was one of the guards, forgot his name. He didn't. He was kind of like, oh, should I go with Jafar and follow him because he's loyal to the Sultan, or should I stay with with Jasmine and Jasmine's dad and that lot, and Jafar's like, oh, I'm insulting, so you're on to Dalton, and then Jasmine starts talking, and Jafar's like, oh, you see, you should just get Speedling, and then she bowls into the song, and I'm just like, no joke when I say I have Speechless on repeat. I love Speechless. It's definitely one of my favorite songs from the 2019 Aladdin soundtrack, apart from The Whole New World and One Jump. I love that song. And yeah, one of the reasons why I love Naomi Scott and her portrayal of Jasmine is because of how strong she's like. I love independent, empowering. I love independent women as well, but empowering woman that's like, no, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I'm going to be heard. I'm going to say it. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. I'm going to say it regardless. And that's what, that when she sang that song, I had goosebumps because the lyrics, I felt speechless sometimes. I've felt speechless before. You've probably got goosebumps as well. So when she sang that song, I felt a bit emotional. I was like this close to crying. That's how emotional I felt. So yeah, because I love her so much, there's something I had to do. So I'm going to show you it right now. I had to get a pop of her because she deserves to be added to my collection. I had to because yes, just yes. Let's kind of talk about A Whole New World. It was so beautiful. I was like, during this movie, I actually felt like a kid watching it the first time because there's things different about this movie. Like, they've changed in One Jump, they changed a bit of the world, the song. In a lot of the songs, they changed it a bit. So I did feel like a child watching this for the first time. So I was very emotional there. The genie. Let's talk about the genie. One of the questions I get a lot since I've seen this film, and even I've seen in the comments about this film, is I'm a big Robbie Williams fan, and I'm kind of scared to watch this movie because I don't know what to think. I don't know, stuff like that. And people have asked me about my opinion to that question. I think if you go in this movie thinking, oh, I'm a Robbie Williams fan, like, keep on saying to yourself, I'm a Robbie Williams fan, I don't really want to watch it, but I think you kind of are setting yourself up for it to be bad in a way. If you go into thinking, okay, I'm a Robbie Williams fan, but you know what, I'm just still going to give it a try, then, because I'm a Robbie Williams fan as well, I love all movies. I loved Aladdin, I loved Miss Doubtfire, and I loved Good Will Hunting. Beautiful film. But I still gave it a chance. I think that the Will, or even anyone, no one would. Robbie Williams is on a pedestal, and nobody could have gone higher than that pedestal, if that makes sense. Nobody could have gone higher than it. But what I liked about Will Smith is that, and he said this in interviews as well, at first he was in, when he first heard about that they were doing an Aladdin, first he wasn't even going to get he didn't want to do it because he's like, no, like, that's what, I was, no, but then he decided to do it, and I'm glad he did, because he's not trying to be Robbie Williams. He did his own thing. He did his own, and he did it really good. Like, as I said, nobody can step Robbie Williams, but he was close. He was probably like here, and Robbie was like there. He was close. He was close. If that, yeah. So, and plus, he's not always the genie in the film. Sometimes he's in a human form. He's not always the genie. Let's talk about Friend Like Me. Friend Like Me, loved it. The dance sequence in the end, yes, loved it. I have to be honest. Even if you didn't like the film, the soundtrack bangs. The soundtrack bangs. It's very beaty. You will want to dance. Even if you preferred the original Friend Like Me, which I do most of the time. If I'm gonna be like, should I listen to that one or that one, I will do the original. But let's be honest, it bang. The bit when they're like doing Friend Like Me, they both do the splits, and I was just like, yes, 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 yes. One of the things I liked about this movie is the dancing. The dancing is yes, 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 and the music, not the music, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. This movie is 2 hours and 8 minutes, and it goes so fast because you're just so memorized in the movie, and you're so enjoying. This movie's fun. You will have fun while watching this movie. You're so invested in this movie that the 2 hours go quick. Before you know it, it's the end. It's the remix at the end. I'm like, okay, wow, 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 wow. Let's talk about Jafar. I've said in a video before, one of my whole videos, I said I wasn't very keen on Jafar. The reason why I wasn't very keen on Jafar is because, to me, Jafar seems like he's very, like, imitating guy. I think that's the word, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. But this Jafar, he didn't seem that imitating. The actor, I liked him, but he didn't give me that same feeling as the first one. He just didn't give me the same feeling. And in this one, they didn't have Jafar's weapons. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, in the original Aladdin, he has his own song. Like when he reveals that Prince Ali is actually Aladdin, he has his own song. They didn't do that in this one. And even though I would have loved them to do it, I don't think it would have worked out in that one. And that's the only song that was not in the new live action. Every other song is in there. One Jump is in there. Every other song. Daniela just needs. I don't know if you heard that in the video, but Daniela just needs. Bless you, Daniela. And bless you. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, every other song is in there, apart from that one. But yeah, I did like the actor though. Apart from the fact that I don't think he was as intimidating as the other one, I did like the actor. Let's talk about Dahlia. Dahlia is the best friend of Jasmine, and in this one, Dahlia and the genie have a relation. The genie has a crush on Dahlia, and I thought that was so sweet, and from the beginning I shipped it. I was like, yes, I liked it. Yes, she's me a lot of the times, and I think everybody should have a friend like Dahlia. She's just so funny, and yes, yes. I could go on and 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 on. And on and on and on and on and on. But in a nutshell, I think my whole summary is you should see this movie. I know they're doing a lot of live action for Disney now. Like Lion King's coming out. You got Spider-Man. Well, there's not live action, but the Spider-Man Far From Home is coming out, and I'm seeing it the day of this being filmed. So a review will be out for that soon. I'm probably going to do a review for that. So, yeah, they're doing Mulan, which is supposed to come out next year. Don't know how I'm feeling about that because Mulan is my favourite Disney movie, hands down. So I don't know how I feel about that. They're doing a lot of live action. They've done Beauty and the Beast in the past. They've done Tarzan. This is definitely one of my favourite live actions. I think there's one that I would put way below this one. I think Remakes, even live action remakes, this is definitely up there. There's ones that I've seen this year and last year that is lower than this one. So yeah, I think I've talked about everything. But let me just say, I think I said everything. If you have any questions that I might have not talked about in this video, please put it down below, or you can message me on my Twitter or my Instagram. I have a new Twitter now because the Twitter that I used to use, like, that was attached to this account, I don't use it anymore because I forgot the password and now I can't get into it. And yeah, but I have an email that is linked to that that is linked to that Twitter that I know the password now, so I'm not gonna make a new one. So yeah, that is the end of the video, as I just said. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new. I have loads of videos coming up soon, so you will definitely want to watch those because I do a lot of reviews, I do a lot of reaction, and I do a lot of hauls. So yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, bye.